In this section, we will be working with the distributive property. Now, the formula for the distributive property is given at the top of the page, and this is one that we will be working with quite a bit in this course. So you do want to remember this. Before we start applying it, though, let us first verify that it is true. So one way to verify is just to plug in some numbers and make sure that it works. So I'm going to let A equal 2, B equal 3, C equal 4, just picking some numbers, and I'm going to plug them in. I'm going to replace A in the formula with 2, B with 3, plus C with 4, and same on the other side. A is 2 times B is 3 plus, bringing the plus sign down, A is 2 and C is 4. Now I just want to check to make sure this works out. So over here on the left we have 2 times 3 plus 4. Order of operations, we do what's inside the parentheses first. 3 plus 4 is 7. So over here we have 2 times 7, which is 14. Over here on the right side, we have multiplication and addition, so we're going to start with the multiplication. 2 times 3 is 6, plus, and I'm going to go ahead and multiply 2 times 4 here, that is 8. Now we have 6 plus 8, that is equal to 14. So it does work. Now in these next examples, we're going to be applying this property. So in example 1, we have 5 times 2x plus 4. Now what we want to do is remove the parentheses. We want to write this as a sum of 2 terms rather than the product of a number and an expression inside parentheses. So what we want to do is multiply a number on the outside of the parentheses, in this case 5, by each term inside. So I'm going to multiply 5 times 2x, 5 times 2x, plus, you're going to keep whatever sign is in the middle, plus or minus, here it's a plus, 5 times 4, write that there, and on the next line just work it out. 5 times 2x gives you 10x, plus 5 times 4 is 20, and there it is. We call this expanded form. So here, example 1, we have it written in expanded form. Example 2, we have negative 3 times x squared minus 2x plus 7. We're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to take the number that is outside the parentheses and distribute it, multiply it through to every single term on the inside. So here we have negative 3 times x squared, that's negative 3x squared. Negative 3 times negative 2x. Negative times a negative is a positive, so it's going to be plus 6x. Negative 3 times 7, minus 21. And there it is. Example 3, we have minus, or negative, 5x to the 4th minus 8. Now in order to apply the distributive property, we need a number out front. So I'm just going to tuck a 1 out here. And if you notice, I haven't really changed anything, but now what I'm distributing, what I'm multiplying through is a negative 1. So negative 1 times 5x to the 4th gives us negative 5x to the 4th. Negative 1 times minus 8, negative times a negative gives us plus 8. Now example 4 is going to work the exact same way. The only difference is we have fractions. And it's going to follow the exact same set of rules. So we're going to take this 2/5 and multiply it by x over 4. So 2/5 times x over 4. 2/5 times 1/3, so minus 2/5 times 1/3. And then just perform the multiplication. So 2 times x is 2x. 5 times 4 is 20. Just when you multiply fractions, you multiply straight across. Minus 2 times 1 is 2. 5 times 3 is 15. Now before we box this up, you always want to check and make sure that everything is simplified. So if you look here, we have 2 in the numerator, 20 in the denominator. That can cancel. So this could be a 1 and a 10. So we have 1x, or just x, over 10 minus, and the 2/15 cannot be simplified. It's already in simplest form. And that is the answer.